I need to see if I remember I did this correctly. But for the most part, I still remember what these guys do. So he's got the healing on melee attacks. He's got the fixed damage. He's got the barb from when attacked. He's got the strong wind pressure, which is the AoE for physical damage. This only works on physical attacks. It does not it has no effect on intellect users. But because 3 of my units are physical damage dealers, it's not a problem. Supercharge, I'm not picking up. It's pretty useless for me because I'm not. From what I'm gonna do, there's no space because I'm gonna clump up right where Bozel is. I'm not gonna let him come to me. I'm gonna go straight to him. And Nimes has some Shrine Maidens, which have kind of low damage. So all of his damage is actually straight from Nimes himself. So for the most part, I'll be picking up Adon, I'll be picking up Jones's buff, and I'll be picking up Rocky's buff, and I'm going to leave the other 3 alive so that Bozel does not have any of those buffs.
Get everything ready! Leave it to me! We are listening.
So the biggest danger is I want to kill Jones right away because Calamity can one-shot both of my ranged units right away. And I want to avoid that. Because since Calamity is basically a guard, an anti-guard attack. It's really the main reason I pick up I pick up Jones off right away is because I don't want to deal with his Calamity. The super backstab is just a bonus. It's just bonus damage that I'll be able to inflict onto him. And I don't think he has any protection against melee attacks, so I'm able to melee him right off the bat.
Get everything ready.
That's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'll have him completely surrounded.
Everything is useless.
And then we'll start hammering away at them. Then I'm going to do this. Move to the side.
Give me a command.
I've got a plan.
Then here I pick up some fixed damage.
Give me a command. I'm ready. You better be ready. I'm ready.
And then I wanted to get that proc onto that unit so I wouldn't have to deal with his healing.
And then
Now Sword Soul is going to be kind of scary to deal with, so I'm going to move this over here so that it goes directly to attack the Sky Archer, and I am going to guard the rest of these units. I just gotta be aware of Samson at this point, or when he starts fighting.
I'm ready.
And now I'm going to chew away at Adon. A little fixed damage as well. And a little bit of healing to everybody. And right here I'm going to move Vargas up in order to deal with the rest of these guys.
I'm ready.
Meanwhile, I'm still hammering away at Adon.
Please give me
Let's start. I've got a plan.
Alright, now I got Adon's buff, and now I have to wait for Rocky to arrive. And he'll be the messiest to deal with. Super Sun Shade will keep me alive. Will keep Vargas alive for these fights.
please give me a command.
Get
And
everything
over
ready.
here, I'm just going to
Will you see through my moves?
squint away up top with these other guys.
Leave it to me.
I will leave him here.
Please give me a command. This is my faithful heart.
Resummon the Sky Archer because I don't want to be dealing with any debuffs right now.
I'm ready.
And then I have to be aware of him during his death hunt.
We are listening.
So first I'm going to chip away a little bit at the gargoyle. He's got fairly decent immunity to magic damage, so that's kind of tricky to deal with. And I'm going to move these units up here like so. Vargas just takes those hits like a pro. But Rocky's another big threat too, because he deals a lot of damage. So they took my first revive already, but now is the time where I have to deal as much damage to him as possible.
Ready.
Although it might look like a restart at this point. I still have to make sure I'm staying away from that range.
I've got a plan.
Please give me a command.
Let's start.
Please give me a command.
Let's start.
I don't think I'll be able to do enough damage.
Please give me a command. This is my faithful heart.
I could risk a melee attack. And it works. Alright, so I gotta stay away from that range for this turn. And away from that holy ward.
Please give me a
We are
command.
listening.
I'm ready.
So I'm gonna move my units back a little bit. At least these in particular.
I've got a plan.
Yes. Ready.
Leave it to me.
Yes.
Oh.
I'm trying to provide a little bit of healing. Even if it's a bit little.
Leave it to me.
Please give me a
We are
command.
listening.
Alright, this is kind of concerning because
Please give me a command.
I didn't move.
Please. Thinking.
I couldn't move Vargas in a position where I could
Let's start.
ignore that effect.
Irritating.
But he still has guard up, thankfully. And thankfully he did not use 1,000 Hooves because it was on cooldown. But at this point is when I am going to start moving my units up.
We are listening.
So
Leave it to me.
Yes.
Leave it to me.
you're gonna stay right here. You're gonna move this way.
Please give me a command. This is my faithful heart. Start attack.
Let's start.
You're gonna move up here. Up here.
I'm ready.
You're gonna move this way, and you're gonna move that way. Now he has 1,000 Hooves back up. No, he doesn't. Now I'll distract Nimes a little bit while I move my units up.
Ready.
Let's start.
Start attack. You better be ready. Start attack.
I've got a plan. See through my moves. Get everything ready.
So that's chunking them quite a bit.
Leave it to me. We are listening.
So I'm gonna move you up here.
Leave it to me.
I'm gonna move you up this way.
So naive.
I'm gonna move you straight up and heal.
Thinking, and then
So right here, I have to move her away because she won't be able to deal with that heal.
We are listening.
She also has a healing debuff.
ready.
So I'm gonna move Vargas right here.
We are listening.
Gonna move Joel and Layla to deal some damage. And to try to dispel that.
Please give me a command.
I've got a plan. Let's start.
And I'm going to block, I think,
Yes.
without attacking.
Get everything ready.
Because he is on his death hunt form. So the best thing to do is maintain everybody at high health.
My faithful heart.
I've got a plan.
He tried to go for the hunt onto Luna but couldn't because I blocked. And this is pretty much what's going to happen from here on out is Vargas is going to be taking a lot of that.
Please give me. Please give me. I'm ready.
So I'm going to do that. I'm going to act again,
Thinking, and then
provide a little bit of healing.
Finally. Get everything ready.
ready.
And I think I'm going to melee attack this Bozel from here on out, so that I always get some healing onto myself.
I'm ready.
And then I am going to do a little bit more damage. I'm really hoping that they don't die to me.
Irritating. Get everything ready.
So Samson is already blocked. There's nothing that Samson can do at this point. Vargas is just gonna face tank this like a man.
We are listening.
Now I'm going to range attack him. so I can get some healing across the board and get some dispels onto Liana.
Please give me a command.
I can summon or I can heal myself.
Finally.
Well, that'll depend on what I decide to do here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Wind Spiral to attack Bozel. And then move out of the way. I'm kind of concerned because this guy's kind of taking a little too much damage. But I should be okay, I think.
Please give me a command.
I've got a plan.
I'm going to attack with Lamford. And at this point he's going to do an AoE attack.
Please give me a command.
And I'm going to fully heal myself.
This is my faithful heart.
Leave it to me.
And I'm going to end my turn. I should have actually moved him first.
Success.
So this is the insta-gib turn.
Please give me a command.
Because if you're not full health,
Finally.
you're gonna die.
That's all you can do?
Please give me a command.
Let's start.
If I'm not mistaken. Let me see what the debuff was again. I don't remember.
Get everything
Ready.
But I don't think she has that particular debuff. Yeah. So long as these guys are not at full health,
I've got a plan.
he will deal increased damage to them. So the best thing to do is heal them up.
This is my faithful heart.
But there's always that freaking annoying little effect where he does that. Dang. Well, that did not go so well, but I should be able to still clear it. Nimes is trying to hurt,
Please give me a command.
put the hurt on the wrong unit
Let's start.
for the most part. But overall, the fight is really not that difficult.
Get everything ready. Will you see through my moves? Get
It
everything
was just a little slip that I did with Vargas, but I still got the job done. And it's mostly how I did this fight. It's very easy to just tank the other three. It's no problem. So yeah, that's how I did that particular fight. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that.